Hello, Marvin Kane here. You know, over the years I've gotten so many questions about local search and about web-related topics in general. And so to those of you who've been following my Answer Man video series, you will know that what I attempt to do here is pick a question that I'm asked quite often and answer it, one question per video. So let me get my Answer Man hat on and then tackle this week's question, which is, what about reviews? Are reviews important? Will reviews help my visibility? Hang on, let me get my hat. I seem to have misplaced my Answer Man hat, so I will forge on without the hat. Sorry about that. So, the simple answer is yes, reviews are important. And they're important because, you see, local search is based on three different factors: proximity, relevance, and prominence. When you do a Google search, Google knows where you are approximately and will return results for businesses that are close to you physically, close to your location. Relevance. How relevant are the search results to what you actually asked for? And the last one, which is prominence. How important is the website to what you asked for? Is this a website that has credibility, expertise? Are there quality backlinks linking to this website from other websites which are themselves considered to be important websites? Is the website mentioned elsewhere on the internet, either in citations or in blog posts? Does the website have high quality content that gives users some value? And of course, does the website have reviews? Now, there are dozens of industry-specific review sites for lawyers, for doctors, for hotels and restaurants. We all know about Yelp and TripAdvisor and Angie's List and Zagat, and there are dozens more. But for purposes of answering the question today, I want to focus on Google reviews. So when you do a local search on Google, you're going to see on the results page, at the top of the page, you're going to see a box. And in that box are typically 3 results, and on top of those results are a map. So we call that area the local pack or the 3-pack. As a business owner, that's exactly where you want to be when people search for a business like yours. Why? Because as a potential customer, that's where you're going to look. Now, how are you going to choose which one of those 3 businesses to click on? Well, I would say, and research bears this out, that you will click on the business that has the most reviews. Now, we've all seen those red stars next to the businesses. Those are Google reviews. And next to the stars in parentheses is a number. That's the number of reviews that are on Google. Now, you're going to click on the business that has the most reviews. So it's in your best interest to keep getting reviews. So of course the next question is, how do I do that? How do I get reviews? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You ask for them. But not only do you ask for them, you want to make it easy for your customers and for searchers to provide you with reviews. And there are a few ways to do that. One way is you want to put a link in your email signature section that will link right to your Google My Business site there. And customers, of course, will have to then log in and write a review. Or you can add a link to your website and then tell your customers where to find that link, have them click on the link and write a review. So at this point, it's worth noting something. A lot of people are shy about asking for reviews. They just don't feel comfortable doing that, and I completely understand that. But I would suggest to you that if you're a little uncomfortable or shy about asking for reviews, maybe you're not entirely sure that you did a great job for this customer. If that's the case, then I would suggest you have a bigger problem than that. See, if you know you did a great job, you should find it okay and fairly easy to ask for a review. If you're having trouble, I would think that through, and I would be honest with myself and say, why am I reluctant to ask for review? Have I done everything I could? So that's a whole other problem. If that's the issue, then I would address that first. So, having said that, I would also encourage, when you're asking for reviews, try to get your customers to talk about something specific that you did for them that created value, that helped their business. There are so many reviews that are generic and just, very general. This company did a great job for me. They were fantastic. I would recommend them in a heartbeat. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But reviews that talk about something very specific that you did that maybe your competitor didn't do or couldn't do, those hold a lot more weight with people who are searching when they see reviews like that. Because then they're going to say, well, if they could do that for this company, then maybe they can do that for me. So I would encourage you to try to get reviews that talk about something very specific. Here's something else very important. Don't consider a negative review as a bad thing. What I would suggest that instead of that, look at it as an opportunity to turn an unhappy customer into an advocate. You can respond to reviews on Google, and I would suggest that if you see or have negative reviews, respond to those in a very professional way, try to make it right, and use that as an opportunity. There's nothing more powerful than a customer who had an issue with you and you fixed it, and now they're an advocate. So I would encourage you to do that. The other thing is, I would say, mine your reviews. What do I mean by that? Well, go over all your reviews, look at them, read them, and see if you can identify common threads, the common ideas that people are talking about, things you did to help them. And then you can use that to create content around that. I mean, after all, these are customers who are all seeming to agree on some great thing you did for them. Take that and create content out of it. Sell yourself, promote yourself. All you're doing is reinforcing what many of your customers have already said is good about you. So mine your reviews, identify common threads, and create content around it. So let's review here. Yes, reviews are important. You get them by asking for them and then making it easy for your customers to write them. Mine your reviews for common threads that you can then use to create more business out of that. I would say don't be threatened by negative reviews. Use them as an opportunity to turn unhappy customers into strong advocates. And lastly, keep trying to get more reviews. Don't stop that effort. The more, the better. So keep trying. So, there's a lot more I can tell you about reviews, and I'm happy to do that. If you want to dive a little deeper, I would encourage you to click the link to come to my website. Let me know what you want to know about. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have, because, after all, I am the Answer Man. Thanks for watching.